In the 13th episode of the drama King the Land, Sarang inadvertently becomes an unwilling maid for her boyfriend's house, director Gu-won. While she is bringing food for the guests, she is shocked to hear Gu-won's father, chairman of the King Group, discussing his son's upcoming marriage to a girl named Yuri. As an excellent employee, Sarang accidentally drops a plate and faces criticism from her manager. Later, she is assigned to serve a mysterious guest on the second floor. Many speculate that this guest might be Gu-won's secretive mother. However, to Sarang's surprise, the guest turns out to be Ji-hoo, the son of Gu-hwa-ran, Kim Sun-young, the domineering sister of Gu-won, who desires to inherit the King Group and is always at odds with Gu-won. Through a series of comical and touching situations, Sarang finds herself taking care of Ji-hoo, a boy lacking the affection of his family, especially his mother. Meanwhile, Gu-won is deeply troubled and uneasy when he sees Sarang at his house. He worries that she might clean up the broken pieces of the plate in front of his father, Yuri, and his future father-in-law. Gu-won candidly rejects the idea of marrying Yuri and asserts that he loves another girl. Despite Gu-won's reaction, Yuri persists in pursuing him. On the other hand, the chairman of the King Group wants his son to give up personal relationships for the sake of the company's development, telling him to put an end to it. Contrary to expectations, this incident doesn't strain the relationship between Gu-won and Sarang, instead, it deepens their understanding of each other. Besides their romantic journey, Gu-won is focused on his work as he faces off against his sister, Gu-hwa-ran. On the day he presents the company's development plan to the chairman of the King Group, Gu-won's father decides to appoint him as the general manager of the hotel from the following month. In the closing scenes of the 13th episode, Gu-won visits Sarang's house after learning the secret about her birth mother. Finally, "I'm liberated from my mother," Gu-won confides in Sarang. He decides that he doesn't want to meet his mother. A private moment between Gu-won and the female employee at her home is captured by a mysterious observer. In the upcoming 14th episode of King the Land, Yoona goes missing mysteriously, and Lee Jun-ho faces challenges in advancing his career after the revelation of his secret love affair. In this episode, the leaked images of Gu-won and Sarang create difficulties for both of them at work. Sarang's colleagues speculate about the secret love affair of the third-generation tycoon and even accuse her of seducing Gu-won. Meanwhile, the chairman of the King Group believes that Gu-won has caused significant damage due to his personal interests. The board of directors opposes the promotion of Gu-won to the position of CEO of the company after the disclosure of his romantic involvement with a female employee. At this time, Gu-hwa-ran is delighted because she desires to inherit the King Group. With the revelation of their romantic relationship, Sarang is suddenly transferred to a new location where only the guilty are sent. Some employees even ask her bluntly, "How did you seduce him? Share your secret," leaving her feeling uncomfortable and heartbroken. Meanwhile, after learning that Sarang is his son's girlfriend, the chairman of the King Group tells her, "I understand why one likes you, and because I understand, it's even scarier." Despite the transfer, Sarang complies and moves to the new place. On the other hand, Gu-won, upon arriving at the hotel, cannot find his girlfriend. Will Gu-won be able to advance in his career after his sister's dirty tricks and the exposure of his romantic affair? What will be Sarang's new role in her new assignment?